What it do, everybody? We are live in the booth, and disregard that. Long story, but anywho, so I just wanted to talk about like being kind and like what type of oath like it really is, like an oath to like what I feel like is Christ consciousness, and an oath to God, honestly. Just like being kind, because people are really sick, and I hate people for the way that they hate themselves, honestly, because the way that someone treats you and speaks to you and does these types of things is a reflection of how someone feels about themselves. And I talk about these topics a lot is because with being who I am and having the light that I have, I'm always experiencing adverse effects from just being a kind person and just being a good person. Now, don't get me wrong, I'm a Scorpio, so and even if I wasn't a Scorpio, I get into astrology and things like that, but what I don't want any people to ever do is to feel like, your life has to be based on astrology or based on a certain lens of life, because astrology is a lens of life. It's a way to get to spirituality. It's a way to get to God and understand yourself at a deeper level. You do not have to use astrology as your preferred tool. You can use the Bible. You can use the Quran. You can use prayer. You can use meditation. You can use just your direct channel between you and source to be able to get the downloads and information about yourself that you need to get. Me, I prefer astrology. I love astrology, and I know that it is a beautiful science. I know that it has a lot of depth and a lot of truth to it. So I utilize it. So jumping back on to the fact that I'm a Scorpio, so I do sting. However, I think that all human beings get to the point where they sting or they, retaliate based on how they're being treated. Now, some people are just mean and they're just obnoxious and they're just pieces of crap in general. And it comes from, just different things that they've experienced, because I've never met a baby that's a piece of crap. I've never met a kid that, is just mean for no reason, unless something happened to them. And so I just want to encourage you all to just be a more loving person, be a more kind person. Hopefully this message reaches whoever it needs to reach, to just be kind, be loving, think about how you're talking to people. Think about your approach. Think about, all of those types of things. And I have not mastered this yet, but I'm speaking about it because today, my day has been great. It's been absolutely amazing. However, I'm a little sensitive right now. And so I just notice how people, I just always notice every fucking thing, and I can just see through people, and it's a gift and a curse. But I just notice how people are just unkind, bro. What is wrong with you? Why do you hate yourself so much? Why do you dislike yourself so much? What is it really going on with you? And I was at the bar yesterday, and I was talking to a gentleman at the bar, and he was talking about, life isn't about, being happy. And I agree. I don't think that life is about being happy. I think that life is about following your purpose, learning your lessons, furthering your bloodline, being there in the way that you need to be there for your family, for yourself, and ultimately for God. That's what I think that life is about. However, I think that the idea of this blissful state of life, of this happiness, just always having a smile on your face, always being able to jump back into love, always being able to jump back into just ultimate peace. It's a real gift, and it is a real blessing Because what is greater than money? The only thing that is greater than money in this life that we live in, at least one of the things that's greater than money, are blessings. Pure blessings. And a pure blessing is peace. A pure blessing is love. A pure blessing is just being able to be kind. You're not so wounded that you can't be kind. So that's all my spiel for today. Encouraging you all to be kind. We are live in the booth. Remember, I'm wishing you all forever love, peace, and abundance.